paracetamol as a cure for everything? That's an ongoing joke here in the Netherlands, so you might get it later on. But Dutch healthcare is very good, but you still need to know how it works, and in this video we will do exactly that. Let's go. So GP or huisarts is very important in Dutch healthcare. That's the person which refers you to all the other specialized healthcare. However, you will be still provided the emergency care, yet you might be charged for it. So no GP means no fun. But where do you find one? When you're searching for GP, you go to this website. It's kiesjehuisarts.nl, which basically translates to something like choose your huisarts, and you just find the website. And after, when you have the website, you can put in your address there, and it finds the closest GP to your address. So once you have those, go to their websites and check whether you can register there. So you can call in or send an email. However, what you might encounter is that the practice is full. It says like geen inschrijving mogelijk in Dutch, which translates to no registration possible. It might be also written in English. So what do you do then? Well, try to expand the search. Try to find maybe GP practices a bit further away and just pick up the phone and call as much as possible and really put in effort trying to find the GP for you. So you got that part-time job or an internship? Great. But you also need to pick Dutch healthcare insurance. So there are two options. Basisverzekering, which is the basic insurance and covers the basics such as the GP visits, or aanvullende verzekering, which is extra and you get also maybe dental healthcare and also specialized treatment. With that said, if you don't get an insurance, you might get this letter, which means that you will get a fine if you don't pick insurance within 4 months if you are working. Now, you might be wondering, if I'm EU student, do I also need insurance? Yes, you do if you are working. However, if you are not working and you have the EHIC card, European Insurance Card, then you can register with a GP and get the healthcare through the insurance of your home country. If you are a non-EU student, then you can look into private insurances if you are not working. That might be a good way to go. And one more thing. It's called eigen risico, which translates to own risk. That is threshold of 385 euros, which you have to cover on your own once a year. Once you reach that threshold of 385 euros, your insurance covers the rest. So imagine this. There's ambulance called because something happened to me. I broke my leg. First 385 euros I cover, but then the rest, my insurance covers that. So you're not feeling well. You've been feeling not well for quite some time. It's time to call GP. You should know one problem is one appointment. If you have multiple problems, you need multiple appointments. So imagine now it's 3 o'clock and your GP works from 9 till 5. You call your GP. However, if it's 6, you call to the number which is on your GP website, which is out of working hours GP. That's one GP which works where all the others sleep or don't work. I'm not sure. And the last, very important, if it's life-threatening emergency, not something like fever, but something very serious, call 112. That's emergency. Jasper, do I look like Dr. House? Anyways, the thing is that you don't read everything about healthcare on the websites. But it's important that the GPs have a lot of patients. Everyone wants to get their needs covered and tries to get to specialists. So the filter might be a considerate. So it's very important that you know how you feel and how urgent you feel your struggle is. And be very proactive to communicate that struggle and explain it sufficiently so that the doctor knows. If you really don't feel well and you think that the paracetamol and staying at home for 2 days will not help you, say it, be proactive and communicate it well once again. I can't stress this enough, but trust me, you might experience that. Sometimes, in the life of international students, things can be a lot. University or work or friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. It's very important to know that you can also turn for help. You can find maybe in your institution student counselor or psychologist, or maybe in a city. Even within shooting this series, there were some challenging times, and it can be very useful to have a place somewhere you can talk to about your struggles. And that's what Ed is for. Hi.
Hi, welcome at Ease. We are free, anonymous, and you don't need an appointment to come along. So our volunteers are already waiting for you to get into conversation with you. Let's go upstairs.
Seasonal depression or dip might be a real thing. There is a bit less sun, bit more rain in the winter, so maybe consider vitamin D, consult it with your GP. Having that regular activity can be really helpful. Whether it's a sports, for example USC has many sports you can choose from, or other activity, grabbing drink with a friends, book club, or anything that you are interested in can be really helpful when there is a little bit less sun. What day is today? Wednesday. Frozen pizza again. Well, maybe try to cook something rather than eating frozen pizza all the time. So the thing is that no one is planning to get sick, get injured, or experience mental health struggle. And that's okay. But keep in mind that preparing those safety nets beforehand can really help you once those issues occur. So prepare them well ahead so that once they happen, you are safe and fine.